Hello everyone, and the first thing I want to say today is I've just got to over 200 subscribers, so thank you so much for all of the new subscribers. And if you've been with me from the beginning, thank you for sticking with me. I really do appreciate it. Now, what I've been doing with my videos is doing lots of short videos. I decided from the beginning I would keep all my reviews quite short because I know people don't have the time to always watch a really long video, and I personally don't like to watch a really long review. I like the facts on the product, and then I like to hear the personal views on the product. And I have so many beautiful books to review. All of the books I'm reviewing are ones that I really love, that I find really helpful. They're either guides or they're inspirational. Some of them are guides and inspirational. And the products I review are pens and other equipment that I really love, that I find really useful. And I will also be talking about different things that have been helpful to me over the years that I've discovered, or things that have been passed on to me that I've found really useful. So I don't make any money from my channel. It's purely my hobby. I have lots of fun making my videos. It also keeps me motivated a little bit as well. So I will try and always get at least one video a week out. If I'm doing a book review, it will come out on a Wednesday. If I'm doing a product or art review, it will be on a Friday. And so there will always hopefully be at least one video. I'm also putting all my short videos into playlists on different subjects, so that just makes it a little bit easier if you're looking for actual subject or a book. With my book reviews, they're also in a list of the actual publisher. If I'm doing lots of book reviews from a certain publisher, they will have their own book list, but that book review will go into both the general art book review list and into the publisher's list. So have a look through the playlists, and sometimes you will see different videos are in more than one playlist, and that's because I'm trying to get subjects together so that if you want to go through and have a slightly longer watch of my videos, there will be a playlist there with different subjects. So I'm just trying different ways of doing things at the moment. Now, the reason I made this video is because I recently spoke about the Zebra Sarasa clip gel pens in the vintage colours, because I was recently given a vintage journal and I realised I didn't really talk about the journal, so I thought I'd save that for another video. Now, you can write on absolutely anything, it's like drawing, write or draw on whatever you have. But I had lots of scraps of paper, lots of little journals, and a few years ago my son bought me a Pauper Press Journal. I absolutely love it, and since then he's bought me quite a few. So I'm transferring my stories and my art writing into my journals. They just look really nice on the shelf. It's great to have them for different subjects. I also have, since 2020, been buying the Pauper Press Diaries, because I think they're really lovely, and I'll just show you those in a minute. But why this video came about is because this vintage journal, I use gel pens in my journals. I find they're really nice to write with in a journal, and I didn't have any vintage colours, so I found these Sarasa pens, and I just realised I didn't actually do any patterns in my other videos, and I wanted to show you that with your writing pens you can also use them for creating art. So I used the 5 warm colours here, and I used the 5 cooler colours on this picture, and I do like to doodle in my journals. So I will have little sketches, I'll have ideas for pictures. I've got lots of different journals for different reasons, and I also find writing is very therapeutic. In some of my worst times, when I've been feeling really fed up and unwell and things are going really badly wrong, I've kept a journal. I haven't written in it every day. What I have done is just picked it up and written in a journal when I feel really fed up, or I feel I need to get my thoughts clear. And I find that writing in a journal is wonderful for that. It's something you can keep, you don't have to show it to anyone, and you just pick it up, it's there when you need it. I've also written little stories ever since I was a child, and I'm collecting some of those which are going into this journal, which is just really fun. I do like to illustrate my stories, so this is really beautiful quality. Any pen or pencil that you write with, you can use in these journals. So I'll just show you the back because I've got writing in here. So very nice quality paper. It's I'm not quite sure what the GSM is on this actually, but it's a nice paper with a very faint line, so you can easily draw on them. And there's a little pocket at the back here where you can put little notes or little things that you've collected. And I think this is absolutely beautiful. So this is my medium-sized journal. This is the largest one I have, and the smallest journals I have is this size. So here we have a vintage style journal. I haven't written in it, it's a bit scary. My son said, don't be silly, you don't find a sketchbook scary, but a journal, I'm just thinking, what am I going to write in this one? They have a label on the back which you can peel off, but you need to peel off very slowly and carefully. On here it will have a note about the journal, sometimes there'll be a quote. This is absolutely lovely. Look at this, the quality, very nice. They all have a bookmark as well, which is really handy. Really, really nice journals. I don't know what I'm going to put in this one, but I've got the vintage pens now, vintage ink pens, so I need to put something in there. And then we have the little diaries. This was the first one I bought, the Galaxy one, and they're really nice size. They're 15 months, there's space for addresses and notes, pocket at the back. I had the Cascade one in 2021. 2022 was the Midnight Flowers, which is really pretty. Really love that one. Would have liked a full-size journal in that, but I seem to have missed that one. But really nice. And this year, I think it's Chinese art. So that's really nice, a little bit different. So I think they are really nice to keep. I've kept all these diaries because there's a lot of notes in there about my animals and my art, my videos, and so they're really good for keeping a record of things. So I'd really encourage you, if you do like to write, it doesn't matter what you write on, but at some stage maybe you would like to get a nice journal. They're not too expensive and they really look beautiful on the shelf. And of course you've probably heard me mention I use the Peter Pauper tiles, the artist tiles, for my patterns and my Zentangles, these little tiles here that come in black and white. I found all of the Peter Pauper products really good value, and I just think this is absolutely beautiful. So just something to look at, and you can incorporate everything in here. You can do little doodles and sketchbooks, little sketches and patterns, and then you can transfer them into your proper sketchbook later or onto a piece of paper. But they really are beautiful journals. If you're at all interested in writing, then I just think they look absolutely beautiful. So that's just a little bit about my writing, and I will be back soon with another video.